Hey, it's CJ Baker from Tide Assets Fitness Training, and today we're going to go through the hinge. Now, I can tell you, with 12 years of doing this job, the hinge is the most frustrating movement for people to learn. And as a coach, and other coaches have told me this as well, it's one of the most frustrating movements to teach. But there are so many benefits to doing it properly that it's worth going through. So we'll be going through the hinge, how to hinge properly, how not to hinge, and the various movements that the hinge applies to. The main purpose of the hinge is to move your hips or your butt backward. And yes, your torso is leaning forward, but that really has nothing to do with the movement. It's about driving your hips backward and then driving them forward. Now here's the way not to do it. Shoulders rounded, spine rounded, locked out knees. This is actually an excellent way to hurt yourself. And we generally want to stay out of this kind of position. So let's take a look at the right way to do it again. Okay, drawing the hips back and then bringing them forward. Getting a big hamstring stretch at the back end and then a strong glute contraction at the front. And let's take a look at some movements that use the hinge. The dumbbell Romanian Deadlift. Once again, we have that hips backward hamstring stretch, hips forward glute squeeze movement. Barbell Romanian Deadlift. Now notice in this video I'm holding the barbell close to me. I want it under my center of gravity as my hips move back and forth. And having it underneath me and close to me saves my back. Barbell good morning. Now for most people I don't recommend this just because it's so hard to do properly, but because I know people are going to do it anyways, I just wanted to highlight it here. Notice how I'm keeping my back straight and that the bar stays on my traps and doesn't roll onto my neck. The Kettlebell Hip Swing. This is a great movement for hamstring, glute, and low back strength, as well as power production. The Kettlebell Clean. And this is actually one of my favorite movements to do. It's full body, and once again you can work on either strength or power production, depending on how heavy the bell is. And the Kettlebell Snatch. Once again, full body, utilizing the hinge. You can work on power production or strength, depending on how heavy that bell is. And that's it for the hip hinge. I hope you found this video helpful. Now while you're here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out the rest of the content that I have for you on this channel.